Saturday is the United Nations International Day of Sport for Development and Peace.
Fox 5's Tabitha Lipkin is live in New York City with the details. And this is, I want to say this is perfect timing, Tabitha, because you're also celebrating your birthday, right?
I am celebrating my birthday, and what a way to celebrate by bringing together two of my favorite things, sports and human rights. I tell you, it's kind of an emotional day for me yesterday. It's weird to think that a girl who grew up in a trailer park in Texas ended up speaking at the UN and moderating a panel for the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. Look at these notes. I haven't slept really well in weeks. I have piles and piles of notes.
Oh my goodness.
Getting ready for this event. And yesterday it was so surreal, and it was a moment that started with a speech from the UN Deputy Secretary General.
Sport can help us to promote peace, tolerance, respect, contribute to the empowerment of women and young people, and advance health, education, and social inclusion.
There's something really interesting that you do, and that is that you go into sport fields and you make sure they're clear of minds.
Yeah.
Why do you do that, and what has been the effect that you've seen in families in these communities?
Very quickly, in the case of Mosul, we had done the Al-Shifa hospital, we rehabilitated water plants, electricity plants. That is where life comes back. But the UN Habitat, because we are working together, UN Habitat had established an IDP camp, a camp for internally displaced people, and it was near a stadium. Mind you, that stadium was 50% destroyed, but it was, one, a measure of safety to clear that land next to the camp, because a stadium is a stadium. At one point, somebody will want to venture there. And two, we felt that we could give a space to play, and it did.
Talking a little bit more about the Paralympics, let's talk about the coordination between the Paralympic Games and a host city and what goes into putting one of those events on, specifically related to the individuals coming to the city that may have disabilities.
Well, imagine, Tabitha, that humanity figures out time travel, and we go to the future. The future looks like the Paralympic Games, yes? If we achieve the SDGs, that's the Paralympic village, that's how the world is gonna look like, arguably, at least in terms of diversity and inclusion. Why? Because there are no barriers at all, not accessibility barriers, but mostly cultural barriers. So this is the work that local organizing committees have to do. This is what people in Japan are doing right now. We're very much looking forward to this. The Japanese know how to host a party, and they know how to invent the future, both. So we're looking forward. That's the responsibility, to create a bubble in time with no discrimination, full accessibility and inclusiveness for all.
If you'd like to learn more about the initiatives we spoke about, you can visit our Scene On tab on fox5sandiego.com. Reporting from New York City, Tabitha Lipkin, Fox 5 News.